No dope on
Sundays.
That's only if you really out here getting money.
Oh, the purple
No
over
dope
here.
on Sundays.
I'll buy some.
You know the tribe bad, but no dope on Sundays. When you out here,
I guess I really need to find that car mount now, huh?
no dope on Sundays. But any other day it's rain, sleet, or sunny. Nah,
Good morning, world. How y'all doing today?
any other day than Sunday, I can get you what
Now,
you need. I'm talking
this whole week I've touched on a couple different social issues. And today I just kind of wanted to circle back and tap on to two current events that happened that I really didn't touch on here. And one happened on Monday on the 4th of July where, you know, some white supremacists had a whole parade march going on in Philadelphia. Significance of that is, where was the Constitution written? What were they trying to say on January 6th? You know, this shit is not over. You know, these motherfuckers is really retarded out here about Trump and the skewed view of the U.S. Constitution. Now, I don't claim to be a constitutional law expert, but from what I've read and what I understand, it's over for Trump. All these different little secret provisions that they keep trying to bring up. Oh, what about this? The Treaty of 1832,000. Hey, get the fuck out of here, yo. You know, Trump has never won the popular vote in no election. The first election, he had a real smart game plan where they went heavy. And I'm talking about heavy on the advertisement and the push that they did in the states that had a lot of electoral college votes. They focused really, really hard on the states that were heavy on electoral college votes, and that got them into office. The second time around, Biden took his playbook. Biden stole his playbook and went hard on states that had heavy electoral college votes, but at the same time, Biden also had a popular vote. He had the popular vote. So it was almost like, what you gonna do, Trump? But to circle back to the article, these people had a whole march on the 4th of July. I just want to point out, you know, guys, this shit with these bigots and these racists and these people that are trying to say whatever they're trying to say, it's not going anywhere. So be aware. Honestly, you know, I say this with a grain of caution because I understand people might not take this the right way, but if you have sound mind and body, protect yourself. Be ready for it. Arm yourself if need be, because this shit is not going anywhere, as you can see. And as I told you before, you know, the angry black man, you know, they always looking out for that. But one thing they passively look past is the angry white man. And we've seen countless videos and instances of angry white men out here in this world. Now, I don't mean to, you know, those shots at all white men, but check your brothers. Because sometimes when they don't get their way, oh, Jesus Christ, an angry white man call you all types of names. Might even get physical with you, grab you up, well, he never grab me up, but grab you up, all type of bullshit. But Kev, leave me alone. I know you see me scratching my face right now. We'll talk shit when I get in the barbershop later, but leave me alone. The angry black man has to be, you know, the angry black man can't exist, but the angry white man exists without any challenge, any pressure. And that leads to some of these behaviors that we're seeing in some of these friends groups. So like I said, guys, be careful out here. Be personally, I'm always armed. I'm always within arm's reach of, at least one something. I keep. And show you guys. I'm always within reach of a firearm, whether it's on me. I carry a pistol on me everywhere I go. I got pistols in the home, I got pistols in the car, I got pistols everywhere I am. I got long guns, shotguns. I believe in the right to bear arms. And the day a racist somebody tries to step up to me and, do me some harm, I'll be the last motherfucker they step up to. And I guarantee that. Now, the other thing I want to talk about, we'll talk about death and awful bitches. The president of Haiti was assassinated. It was today, Friday. Last night, yesterday. Well, between Wednesday night and Thursday morning, the president of Haiti was assassinated by some individuals. Now, reports say that the individuals were mainly speaking Spanish, but as the day progressed yesterday, they found out that it was a bigger group. There was a WhatsApp video circulating around, as well as there are now videos circulating around where I think 4 of the individuals that were involved with the assassination were killed by police, and I think it's another 4 or another 6, I believe, something like that, have been arrested. And 2 of the men are Haitian nationals. One of which ran a charity right here in Broward County. Another, this might be the same guy. He was classified as the chief of bodyguards for the Haitian Canadian embassy or something like that. So it's some deep shit. I held my tongue yesterday on it because I didn't want to speak on it until more facts came about. Because in my head, I was like, well, damn. Did they just hire a Dominican hit squad to go across the border and do that thing? But now, it's like, okay. Well, maybe they might have hired a Dominican hit squad and mixed in some Haitian nationals. Or did the Haitian nationals have a play in this? Because they know they've been saying that the president of Haiti, they've been trying to get him out of there for a while now because they've been having some issues with the start date of his presidency. And they also saying he's been taking advantage of the civil unrest that's been going on in the country to kind of rule by decree, if you will, by creating somewhat of an authoritarian regime. Now, I do know that the NATO peacekeeping force that was installed in Haiti after the most recent earthquake was removed in 2017. So there's only really been a Haitian government there to keep peace and keep things in order. And unfortunately, it looks as if the powers that be have been accused of not doing the right things, I say it like that. And it's cost them. Now, the reality of the situation is this. We got a dead leader of state in Haiti. We got civil unrest in Haiti. We have long-running instability in Haiti. The Haitian parliament is in shambles. Really, the heads of the Haitian government as a whole aren't really in place. So we got a crazy situation in Haiti to wonder about, and no real guidance in place. Is Haiti about to go back into a period of instability? I really and truly hope not, because these are the types of things that happen that destabilize countries. Now, another interesting thing that I'll leave you guys with, and you can come up with your own theories based off this, whatever. The temporary protection status that all Haitians were granted that came over here from the after the last earthquake. Hell, 55,000 Haitians alone came to South Florida off that. That temporary protection status has been a hotly debated issue over the last year. Now, they revoked the temporary protection status of all those Haitians. And like I just said, 55,000 came to Florida alone. All those Haitians got to go back to Haiti. You send those Haitians back to this unstable country, and no, those coming my DMs coming at me. Oh man, you call my country unstable? Like, nigga, look at your country. Quit splitting hairs. Don't come at me because I said what the obvious now. Now, does Haiti have a bunch of wonderful, touristy, lovely places? Yes, it does. But as a whole, the country, you know, was led down a suspect path by its leadership, and it's showing. When that earthquake happened, Haiti's government was not in a place to be able to handle that. Hell, the government itself was in shambles. The damn National Palace, I believe it's called, was fucking. Part of it was destroyed. So they haven't really fully recovered from that. Presidents gets assassinated. These are country destabilizing actions, and there's no conspiracy. We know it was assassinated. It's open. We just got to find out who was behind the assassination. And the interesting thing is that there are Haitian nationals involved with it, mixed in with some Spanish-speaking people. Now, I throw the DR out there earlier. Not just me saying it because, you know, Haiti's right here, DR's right here. You know, you going to fly some mercs in, or you just going to pay someone to come across the border? Nah, I pay them come across the border. You know, they got, you know, Haiti and DR got a little bit of a history of animosity too, so, you know, they might have a little bit of extra incentive with that. But hey, all in all, rest in peace to the president of Haiti. Never want to see anybody taken out, especially in a situation like this. His wife is here in South Florida. I do hope she pulls through. It's a crazy situation. But, yeah, tell me what you guys think about this crazy stuff and my tripping. And don't tell me shit about my guns, because I don't hear nothing about them.